Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his language, that goes to his heart. There is no passion to be found playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. After climbing a great hill, one only finds that there are many more hills to climb. It is better to lead from behind and to put others in front, especially when you celebrate victory when nice things occur. You take the front line when there is danger. Then people will appreciate your leadership. To deny people their human rights is to challenge their very humanity. Money won't create success. The freedom to make it will. For to be free is not merely to cast off one's chains, but to live in a way that respects and enhances the freedom of others. There can be no keener revelation of a society's soul than the way in which it treats its children. As long as poverty, injustice, and gross inequality persist in our world, none of us can truly rest. Where globalization means, as it so often does, that the rich and powerful now have new means to further enrich and empower themselves at the cost of the poor and weaker, we have a responsibility to protest in the name of universal freedom. There is no easy walk to freedom anywhere, and many of us will have to pass through the valley of the shadow of death again and again, before we reach the mountaintop of our desires. A good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination. If you want to make peace with your enemy, you have to work with your enemy. Then he becomes your partner. We pledge ourselves to liberate all our people from the continuing bondage of poverty, deprivation, suffering, gender, and other discrimination. A good leader can engage in a debate frankly and thoroughly, knowing that at the end he and the other side must be closer, and thus emerge stronger. You don't have that idea when you are arrogant, superficial, and uninformed. Only free men can negotiate. A prisoner cannot enter into contracts. It is wise to persuade people to do things and make them think it was their own idea. I dream of the realization of the unity of Africa, whereby its leaders combine in their efforts to solve the problems of this continent. I dream of our vast deserts, of our forests, of all our great wildernesses. Without education, your children can never really meet the challenges they will face. So it's very important to give children education and explain that they should play a role for their country. There are times when a leader must move out ahead of the flock, go off in a new direction, confident that he is leading his people the right way. I made a mistake by being ejected from the presidency. Next time, I will choose a cabinet which will allow me to be life president. There are so many men and women who hold no distinctive positions, but whose contribution towards the development of society has been enormous. Let each know that for each the body, the mind, and the soul have been free to fulfill themselves. Our single most important challenge is therefore to help establish a social order in which the freedom of the individual will truly mean the freedom of the individual. Even if you have a terminal disease, you don't have to sit down and mope. Enjoy life and challenge the illness that you have. There is nothing I fear more than waking up without a program that will help me bring a little happiness to those with no resources, those who are poor, illiterate, and ridden with terminal disease. I am confident that nobody will accuse me of selfishness if I ask to spend time, while I am still in good health, with my family, my friends, and also with myself. Sometimes, I feel like one who is on the sidelines, who has missed life itself.